Hello and welcome back to my secret playthrough. This is the Folly. So the first thing we want to do is take out these lions. There's 3 secrets in this level, and out of all the levels, this one is the one that I dread the most. And I'm really sorry about the quality of my gameplay on this video. I've been a bit tired, and I'm putting it down to that. I've had better days with playing this game. Unfortunately, I fall and jump and bump my head a lot in this. So first thing first, we need to move this block back and forward. We need to push it back, pull it back, and then push it forward onto the blocks to open both doors, like so. And then we need to head towards this door. There are 2 gorillas in here, and when I was playing this, the gorillas were being a bit stubborn and they didn't want to come out. So yeah, son of a bitch. I was just trying to, like, in my menu, just figure out something because I thought I couldn't hear the volume of the game, but it turns out I could. But there is a trick we can do here to actually stop Pierre from spawning. Again, I messed it up, but you can kind of see where I was going with it. It might make it easier for people who are doing like speed running or whatever. They don't have to fight him. Don't have him like chasing him around, like chasing Lara around or whatever. It just does make it a little bit easier. Anyway, we're gonna take out these gorillas if they ever come out. There we go. So the first thing you want to do is walk up to this little pressure plate. If you jump on it or walk through it, the door will close behind you. So you want to kind of try and jump over it like that. And doing so will stop Pierre from spawning. However, you must only pull the middle one. If you pull the other one, you get locked in there for eternity. So I recommend taking out this gorilla, which can jump down the stairs, as you can see, jump off blocks, and just pull the middle one. Now, I messed this up, but the idea is that you jump back through the pad and hold control, but I think I was way too close, so I had to actually go and then open the door. If you press the button, if the door's already open, it won't work properly. It will just close the door and you will be stuck and you can't reset it. So you'll have to reset your level, which isn't fun. So anyway, the easiest way I find, I don't know why I ran down the middle, I normally don't do that, but run all the way to the back of the map. Okay, once you're here at the back of the map, I would just keep flipping back and forward, quite honestly. Pierre's a bit of a pain because if he gets too close to you, he does a lot of damage. But if you generally stay like 2 blocks, 3 blocks away from him, he can't hurt you as much. And then what you want to do is head back to the block, climb up, and jump over to the middle level block, I'm going to call it, and then jump to the left block. Now in this room will be our first secret, and I spent a long time trying to remember how to do this secret. It was embarrassing. So luckily for you, I just cut all of that. So I tried flipping. I almost had it right, but I figured out an easy way for you guys to do it. So if you go up to this block here and you just step back once, like so, stand in, jump back immediately, hold control, and if you pull yourself up, you will get on that block really easily. Now, this bit's pretty easy. Step back and just do standing jumps on the slopes until you get to the secret, where you will find a large med kit and some shotgun shells. If you do use the platform in the middle, which you can see is cracked, and you accidentally fall, you will fall to your death. So I recommend going back the way you came And just rolling, if you can. I forgot to roll, but I didn't take any damage. So, you know, rolling is best. Now this is where I really messed up, because I was meant to do a running jump. I did a standing jump, and I lost quite a chunk of health. Anyway, you want to head onto the middle block and head straight forward onto the block in front of you, which has a large medkit on it, and head towards the next area. Now, I always do a running jump onto this like double block here, just because I find it easier and quicker to do it rather than going on the one in front. And then I'll do like a running jump here rather than, you know, switching. Now the next secret is a little bit tricky. It took me, again, it's a pain in the bum. But what you have to do is you have to go down the slope backwards, holding on. Just hold control. Now, you'll get to a slope, and it drops onto another slope. Hold it, go up, jump down straight off of it. So, slide down the slope, lift up, drop down, immediately press jump, and you'll get it. And you'll get a med pack and shotgun shells. Now, the easiest way to get the next one is go back the way you came, because you can easily miss the other one. And the water current is hard. Easy peasy. It's just in a hole in the roof of this next room. Now, if we swim to the end of the tunnel and go up, there is a nice little lever there. You can press that, and what it will do is drain the water. We have to run all the way back to the other side. All the way down the corridor. Croc here will try and nibble your shoes, take your backpack, because he wants his own game. And what I did here is I saved it just in case. I was very aware of how much health I had lost. So, obviously I wasn't doing a no meds, no loads, so it didn't matter. I'm just showing you the secrets. But if you were doing a no meds, no loads, you might save it just in case there's a crash. Okay, the next secret, this grey little platform is a pressure plate. So run to the edge, turn, grab, fall down, turn, grab, fall down, right until you get to the bottom. And it opens this little door. So you just kind of want to turn, grab, drop, all the way down to the bottom. And you'll get some magnums and a big medipack. And now, guys, it's time for the fun. Doing the rooms. So there is actually a lever we can pull here, which will open Atlas, and we can then start heading back up to the top. Again, I apologize for my gameplay. There is another lever here, which opens Neptune, which is the one right at the top, which is what we're gonna head for Atlas first, and then Neptune, and get the levers and head down as we go. There is a way to spawn Pierre, but every time I've personally tried to do it, he always just spawns anyway. Just be aware that there are bats on this level. The bats, I completely forgot about one of them later on. But we made it up to Atlas, and we're going to take out the gorilla before we do the Atlas room. Now, it doesn't really matter what order you do it in, except apparently with one of them you can make Pierre not spawn, which is great, because he's a bit of a pain. However, on this, I got him to accidentally spawn. But if you go in this room, just before the slope, it triggers the boulder, and you can head down into this little gap here. And then run towards where the boulder came from. And on the left-hand side, there's a little ledge we can climb up and get the next key. Once you've done that, head back to the main room, and we're going to climb up even further. Before you do that, behind this staircase on the right is another lever, which I believe opens the door. Oh no! My bad, Democles. Now this is the bit that I was talking about with the bat. I completely forgot it was a thing until I pulled up and I was like, oh no! And I nearly fell off. If I was just like two steps back, Lara would have been killed. Easily been killed. Anyway, so we head all the way up to the top by jumping over to this point and then doing a running jump over to the step this side. There are bats here, so just be aware. Get them sorted out, get them killed, and head all the way to the top and head over to Neptune. Now the differences between Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider 2 is swimming. Is on Tomb Raider 2 onwards, you can turn around in the water once you've pressed it. Unfortunately, Tomb Raider 1, we can't do that. So we have to swim down to the bottom, swim up into the gap, pull the lever, and then manually turn ourselves around. What a pain. This will open a little door on the left hand side. If we go in there, there is our key for the door right at the end. And we can head down towards Thor now. If we just swim back up all the way to the top, we should get back into the main room. Now guys, if you have made it this far, could you type bat soup into the chat? Just so I know that you're here. It's really appreciated. All of the support that you guys give. But we have got all the secrets. I'm just showing you how we can finish the level, and give you some tips if you wanted them. Thor, there's an easy one to avoid it. What you have to do is you have to do like a dive. If you keep diving, for some reason it doesn't recognize her animation and doesn't hurt her. And then we carry on. We'll do the Thor bit. Thor's pretty simple. You just stand on it and you can actually hear the click, can't you? And if we push the block over to the wall, we can then climb up, push the other one, and then get that key. And here we go. We have got the key. Huzzah. So if we now head back, we can carry on doing the same kind of thing that we did before with the dive. Like this. I'm sorry, there's like, for some reason there's a little slight frame rate problem there. I apologise. Now on to Damocles. You'll notice as you come in this room there is lots and lots of swords on the walls, on the ceilings. Don't worry about them for now, but as soon as you go through this door and pick up the key, they will start turning and they will fall on you if you get too near. So my advice is pick up the key when you get near the door begin to walk, as I will show you. They will drop down and they'll go sideways or whatever diagonally towards your legs. So I just suggest you walk. Everyone does this a bit differently. I go to the left through this pillar. I like to make sure that the swords get stuck in the pillars so they're out the way. And I find personally that makes it easier. Okay, easy. Once we've done this, we can go back. But on this, we have to be careful. At the bottom will be Pierre, as you can see, and there is actually 2 lions as well. Now, unfortunately for me, I bought a new keyboard, and the numpad's gone. And because I played this through Tom Batty, I have to press 0 to look, and it doesn't work with my normal number pad. Therefore I can't actually look down to see where they are, and it's only at this point I realized, I was like, oh shit, I cannot do this. Really embarrassing. So you just want to take them out, but be careful of him. He is awful when he hits you. As you can see, he got me right down to barely any health, which isn't good. Once you've taken care of the lines, it should be safe to drop down. So head over to the gate, put your keys in. What I do is I sidestep between each one to make it easier. No. But whatever you do, do not get your guns out. There is like a thing you can do to make it quicker by getting your guns out, but this has a chance of actually breaking the door, and it won't open. This for me took a really long time, this level, and I think it was mainly because I was just flapping around with the jump at the start and I kept messing up, so I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry about that it's a longer level. But there we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.